Let me share my reflection from the Gospel according to John chapter 3 verses 7 to 15. I was struck by verse 13 when Jesus said, "No one has ascended into heaven, but he who descended from heaven, the Son of Man." Have you encountered someone who talked about, a place or a thing they have read about or studied? Then since, for example, you have been to that place, or perhaps you came from that place, you corrected him, but still did not believe you. No? Sasabihin pa nga sa'yo minsan, hindi ganun nabasa ko eh. Mapapailing ka na lang minsan. No? One time, no, I was talking to my office mate, and our topic was faith in God. We were talking about why some people still do not believe in life after death. Then he said, kung meron lang sanang nagpunta na sa langit, no? Or kung saan man, life after death, at bumalik para maniwala sila. Then I told him, meron na, si Jesus. Then he said, hindi, bukod sa kanya. In the gospel, Jesus was talking to Nicodemus, a teacher of the law, someone who knows the law to the letter. Because he knew a lot, he had difficulty believing Jesus, who had first-hand experience of what he was talking about. In this case, about being born again. That is why Jesus told him, if you do not believe me when I tell you about earthly things, how can you believe me if I tell you about heavenly things? Jesus was in heaven, but because of his humility and obedience to the Father, he descended to tell us the good news about the kingdom. The kingdom that he has first-hand experience. Jesus has not only been there, he is from there. He is also the one who created the way for us to go there. I believe this is the challenge of the gospel for us today. Are there areas in our life that we think we know more than the Lord? Or are we humble enough to listen to people whom the Lord sends us to provide us feedback for our improvement? Are we still able to descend from where we are so that we can understand the Lord more? Lord, give us the grace to be humble like you. Give us the ability to descend from where we are, that we may be able to listen and understand your word for us. Guide us, Lord, so we will be able to follow you to heaven.